Hello friends. Welcome to our another brand new video. In this video we're going to describe you the full story of a Zen master about life and death with lessons. In this intriguing Zen story, Jingzuan walks out on his own master when he refuses to answer his question about life and death. Find out how the same question leads him to his own enlightenment much later. Jingzuan and his master Liaoyi went to pay their respects to the family of a deceased friend. Jingzuan asked his master, "Is he alive or dead?" The master said, "You cannot say he is alive, and you cannot say he is dead." Jingzuan asked, "Why cannot you say it?" Liaoyi said, "If you cannot say it, you cannot say it." Jingzuan got furious. "You better say it or I will hit you." Liaoyi said, "If you are going to hit me, hit me. I still won't say it." Jingzuan asked, "What kind of teacher are you? You know and yet you won't tell your disciple." Jingzuan hit the master and left. "If you won't say it, just forget it, that's all." After some time, Liaoyi passed away. Jingzuan, still troubled by the question, sought out another teacher named Liangshan and asked him the same question. Liangshan responded, "You cannot say he is alive and you cannot say he is dead." Upon hearing this, Jingzuan got enlightened. Sadguru, if one does not perceive life, how can he perceive what is death? Right now you are alive. If you cannot perceive where you are, how can you perceive what is yet to be? Death is only an illusion created by the ignorant. There is no such thing as death. It is only life. If you perceive life, you will understand that what you call death is just another dimension of life. There is no such thing as death. It is only life. If you try to understand death, you will end up with fanciful stories. You cannot perceive death because it is not yet for you. If you want to know death, you can only know it by experience. You cannot know it through someone else, and the same is true with life. If you want to know life, you can only know it by experiencing it. If you know life in its totality, it also includes death, and that is the only way to know it. For us to declare that someone is alive and someone is dead is only socially relevant. Existentially, it is not relevant. The Zen people are looking at the existential dimension. Socially, we can clearly say, someone is alive, someone is dead, but existentially, you do not know who is alive and who is dead. You do not even know whether you are alive or dead. You do not even know whether you are awake or dreaming. Existentially, that is the truth. If we want to existentially know what is real and what is not real, we must pay attention to life because life is now, and this is the only doorway to know. Anything that you wish to know about reality, the only doorway is now. You can only enter it from this moment, from the way it is. Life is only here. What is here is all that you can access. What is not here is just imagination. If you try to pursue something which is not yet, you will only end up in wild imaginations. But if you pay attention to what is there now, everything that is worth knowing can be perceived right now. After Jingzuan's enlightenment, he sat in contemplation, pondering the words of his masters. He realized that life and death are not separate but part of a continuous existence. The anger and frustration he felt when his first master, Liaoyi, refused to answer his question had clouded his understanding. Only now did he comprehend that true wisdom comes from experiencing and accepting the present moment fully. Jingzuan decided to dedicate his life to teaching others this profound truth. He understood that enlightenment was not a destination but a journey of continual awareness and acceptance. His own experience of moving from ignorance to enlightenment became a guiding story for his disciples, who often found themselves grappling with the same existential questions. He would often tell them, "Do not seek answers outside of yourselves. The answers lie in your direct experience of life. Be fully present, and you will find that life and death are but two sides of the same coin, inseparable and eternal." Through his teachings, many of Jingzuan's disciples found their own paths to enlightenment, realizing the profound truth in the simplicity of being fully present in the now. As Jingzuan's reputation as a teacher grew, more and more seekers came to him, hoping to understand the mysteries of existence. He welcomed them all with compassion, knowing the struggles they faced, having walked the same path himself. One day, a young monk named Tianchi approached Jingzuan with the same burning question about life and death. He was eager, but also skeptical, remembering how Jing Xuan himself had once reacted to Liuye. Tianqi asked, "Master Jing Xuan, is there truly no difference between life and death?" Jing Xuan smiled gently and replied, "Tianqi, look around you. What do you see?" Tianqi looked at the bustling courtyard of the monastery, filled with life monks practicing their chants, birds singing in the trees, the vibrant colors of the blooming flowers. "I see life, Master," he answered. "Do you see death in this courtyard?" Jing Xuan asked. Tianqi hesitated, unsure how to respond. "No, Master, I do not see death here." Jing Xuan nodded. "And yet within every flower that blooms is the seed of its decay. In the songs of the birds there is silence waiting to follow. Life and death are intertwined in every moment. You cannot have one without the other." Tianqi pondered this, and over the following days he meditated deeply on his master's words. One morning, as he was sweeping the temple grounds, a profound realization struck him. He understood that life and death were not opposites but part of a greater whole, each giving meaning to the other. Filled with a sense of peace and clarity, Tianqi approached Jing Xuan and bowed deeply. "Thank you, Master. I understand now. Life and death are but threads in the same fabric of existence." Jing Xuan smiled, knowing that another disciple had found the truth within themselves. "Remember, Tianqi, the key is to live each moment fully. Do not dwell on what has passed or what is yet to come. Be present, and you will find the answers you seek." Years passed, and Jing Xuan continued to teach, his wisdom touching countless lives. He often reflected on his journey, from the frustration and anger of his youth to the serenity and understanding he now embraced. He knew that his enlightenment was a gift, one that he was honored to share with others. As he grew older, Jing Xuan prepared himself for his own transition from this life. He gathered his disciples and spoke to them one last time. "Do not mourn my passing," he said, "for I am not leaving you. Life and death are but different forms of the same essence. Continue to seek the truth within yourselves, and you will always find me there." With those words, Jing Xuan closed his eyes and entered a deep meditation, his spirit merging with the infinite. His disciples, filled with gratitude and reverence, continued his teachings, spreading the wisdom of their beloved master to future generations. In this way, Jing Xuan's legacy lived on, a testament to the timeless truth that life and death are but two aspects of the eternal now, a truth that each person must discover within themselves. So, if you like the video, then please hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can bring more videos like this.